Hey guys, let's talk about how you can break into the field of sales enablement. My name is Jean Kang, and I'll walk you through these four areas today. I'll start off with a little bit about me and talk about my role at LinkedIn. We'll cover what sales enablement functions look like and what they mean across companies. We'll go over top three most coveted skills in the space today, and then I'll part with some advice as we wrap. So, I would love to welcome you all into my world. Currently, I'm a go to market enablement program manager for customer success at LinkedIn. And in short, my role is to be the bridge between customer success, CS, and product organizations. The two key fundamental questions I ask all the time is one, are customers engaging with the product? How engaged are they? And then two, how can I equip customer success managers to translate product feature to customer value? And last but not least, it is extremely top of mind for me to tackle this thing called the consumption gap. So let's break this down. So, as product features get more and more complex, and we see that happening all the time, what happens is the customer's ability to actually absorb these features and use all parts of it actually starts to decline. So, what this leaves us with is a gap between product capability or feature functionality versus customer usability. How much of the product is the customer actually tapping into and maximizing? And for me, it is an ambitious goal to ensure that customers use at least 80% of the product. So limiting that consumption gap to about 20%. All right, so let's talk about sales enablement. So, sales enablement means something different across companies, across industries, and even internally within the organizations. A good way to think about the sales enablement function is that they're the secret weapon to arm sales teams to win more. They focus on developing and driving programs that impact these three areas, be it revenue, productivity, and efficiency. Let us deep dive into the focus area. So, sales enablement teams, they care about one thing, and that is scalability. Scalability in terms of tools, be it CRM, engagement tools, stuff for tracking, templates, which is extremely top of mind for me, be it assets, content, playbooks, or guides to best equip the sales function. And then last but not least, it's processes. How can you streamline some of those day-to-day training? How can you create a better feedback loop and strive for better reporting? And with that, let's transition into the top three skills. And no surprise here, communication number one. It's extremely important to know how to effectively communicate top down. So it's starting with your leaders and executive leaders all the way down to your field reps, specifically with each sales individual. Second is collaboration. Sales enablement functions are extremely cross-functional, and it's very important to know how to work with different stakeholders across various teams. For me, I work extremely closely with product marketing, customer marketing, and then customer education. And one of my favorite skill sets, which is project management, which is your ability to manage different timelines, milestones, and deliverables, all without losing sight of your North Star. And with that, I will leave you with some parting advice. First off, do your homework. This is so important and doesn't just end in school. Do your research, take courses. You taking this right now is you doing your homework. Secondly, learn from others. There's a ton of knowledge that can be shared by just talking to someone. Now, here are some questions and thought starters to ask others, and then also questions to ask yourself because self-reflection is also really critical. When it comes to others, learn about what their day-to-day actually looks like. What are their core three priorities and responsibilities, and how do they measure success? Also, ask yourself, why do you want this role? What are your key strengths? What activities drain you? When you're looking at a job description, it's important to be able to tie what you like to what the role entails. Because, hey, fact of the matter is that jobs you do really well in are actually jobs that you enjoy. And then lastly, do it in your current role. Don't waste opportunity for your next gig to do this. You need to show that you can do this really good right now. First off, define your game plan. What's your goal and how are you going to get there? Jot it all down. Secondly, drive a project to fruition. I can't stress how important it is for you to get that experience driving something end to end. Which leads me to my third point, which is getting results. What quantitative and qualitative results can you share that really points to your impact of your work? And then last but not least, nail your story. A framework that's really helpful to use here is PAR. What's the problem? What was your action? What did you do about this? And then what were those results that can shed to the value and the impact that you made? And with that, you are on your way. Good luck.